forgive me. I steer this weapon of deliverance to a worthier servant than I.
Never possessed the metal for this, Crusader. You failed.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to our first game series. We chose Lords of the Fallen because I played this game at launch and it was amazing. I loved it. I had a great time with it. We made it through New Game Plus, but since then, this game has undergone over 180 patches. Over 180. Let's take that into perspective. There's some games that do good to get 10. It's insane. So I decided that we were going to start our things off with this game just to see the sheer amount of work that they have put into this game. I'm curious. I hope y'all are curious because this is going to be an interesting series. So this first episode, it's going to be an hour long, and then the rest of them should vary between 30, 45-ish type of minutes, depending upon how deep into the stuff we get. Because usually anything over that, YouTube starts freaking out. So, as you can tell by that notification, we're on Xbox, we're on Series S. So, this should be interesting. We're going to go with a Radiance build. Doesn't look like any new classes were added in. Of course, there's ones that you have to unlock. I remember that from like launch. We don't have the Dark Crusader off the rip, like with the Deluxe Edition. So, we are going to start out with the Hallowed Knight, I believe. It's going to be a little hard for the first boss because she is Radiance based, but obviously we don't have a whole lot at the beginning anyways. So, let's see if anything else has a higher starting one. It's been a minute since we looked through all of the classes. I know there's a lot of people that didn't care as much for this game. But compared to the first Lords of the Fallen, this game is leaps and bounds better. This game is very unique in a lot of the approach that it takes to the Souls-like formula. So, actually, we might go with this one. Yeah, we'll go with this one. Why not? We're not going to worry about that. We're not going to see our character. We're going to be wearing gear. We're good. We're good. Oh, well, we are going to adjust this. We're going to make him ripped. He is going to be the monk of all monks. And of course, we have to give him our name. Should be a good time though. I'm excited for it. I know there's a lot to do in this game. And that was, you know, at launch. So we missed out on a lot of the stuff for the roadmap they had set up for this game. Because we never came back to it after we beat it.
Lo, the latest receiver of his grace. Great potential dwells within you, doubtless, for you to be chosen thusly. And so does Aureus' wisdom guide my hand in the bestowment of this subsequent boon. Your flesh has been made sacrosanct with the mark of the Dark Crusaders. Prove yourself worthy of this gift. Seek me in the bowels of the bridge. Our work is of the greatest import.
This is the job that we never actually applied for. Let's go. Alright, so we have a hammer. We have our chime. That is really slow. No. Get back here. Okay. Hitting it multiple times actually speeds it up. It's been a minute since we did any sort of spell casting in this game. Weapons has a very weighty feel to it. I like that. No, I guess I haven't done that part of the tutorial yet. Did we skip part of the tutorial and not realizing? Yeah, we came up that way. Let me go this way. Been playing a lot of Night Rain of late, so the not being able to ledge and stuff like that is going to be quite the change. Killed him. Up to there. Letting me through up there. I'm gonna feel really dumb if this is right in front of my face. There we go. Huzzah! Laying down that holy hammer. The Umbral Realm in this game is really, really cool. Like, it could get a little confusing, And the longer you stay in it, obviously the worse it gets. But it was such a cool concept. I think I needed to go back. Right? No, that's right. I gotta get that door open, but it's blocked. Like that right there. Like, that is really a cool design. So we might go a heavy armor. So essentially like a strength faith build is what this will turn out to be. I'm thinking like a big boy weapon, heavy armor, give him the whole nines. Yeah, like, now there's a bridge. Like, that's so cool. I don't remember if I was supposed to drop down or not. I was like, what is that noise behind me? This was fun at launch, though, so I'm really, really excited about this. If I remember right, we were really close to platinuming when we played it on the PS5. And of course, there's hidden bosses and stuff in it, in the good old Souls fashion. There we go. I know there's been a lot of talk of the next one in this series. I guess it would technically be number 3 at this point. But, I haven't really watched much on what they've talked about with it, because I want it to be a surprise. Since I thoroughly enjoyed this series, I don't want anything spoiled. I am glad that they're continuing it though, because like there's a lot of hit and misses in the Souls genre, and it's kind of gotten flooded with games like that. So it's nice to have some, you know, that stick to their own stuff, you know? So just a copy and paste of the same stuff we've already seen. I know this was also one of the first games It wasn't the first game, but it was in the series of first games to actually run on Unreal Engine 5. So obviously this game had a lot of issues right out of the gate because, well, it was very unstable in parts. Ow. Oh, he has bleed? Ooh. I want. Come on, let's get the stagger. Nope. There used to be a cutscene here. I guess they did away with it. It was where, like, I can't remember his name. The dude that's been chasing us. And he was chasing the Crusader as well. But he shows up. And it's a fight you're supposed to lose. I guess they took that out. Huh. Alright, so what's gonna affect our weight? Dirt. I know some games it's different. So we're gonna need to get that up. From the start. This way, when we do start finding some heavier stuff, we will be golden. Wait, what is that other stuff? Echoes of battle. Oh, wow, okay. Relive battles against previously defeated bosses. So you can redo bosses in this now. That wasn't here last time I played this. Embark on a series of battles against defeated bosses without perishing. Okay, so it's like a gauntlet mode. Nice. Okay. I know that in New Game Plus, before they started doing all this stuff to it, you had very, very limited of the vestiges. So you had to be very careful playing through, because if you died, you had a long way to go to get back. I think they may have fixed that, though. I think they may have put more in because people were upset about that. We'll see. It's a weird load screen. It definitely feels like the area is more stable now. What is this? Oh. Wait. Oh, he's one of these. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I got it. Okay. Why can't I go into the Umbral? What is happening right now? Why isn't it taking the thing off of him? Give me... I am so confused. Why is it not taking that off of him? Guys, I am so confused. I thought you were able to grab that with the lamp. What is happening right now? How is it not destroying that thing? I don't have a charge. That might be the reason why. So I do remember back this way is where the Dark Crusader actually is. Once we are able to unlock his class. Now if you buy the DLC, it's automatically unlocked. But... I don't see another charge anywhere. There we go. There's one. Or not? Huh.
I always wondered if there were others.
Okay, well that was a terrible encounter.
You're probably thinking that lamp's just a tool to be used as you see fit.
I could have
Take it
swore
lightly,
that you
and
could
you'll
use the
find it's
lamp
the other way around.
to
Mark
remove
my
that bug from
words.
dude.
I don't know who you are, and I don't care. But since it seems a deer has you marked, making you a bigger threat to the Rogar serves us both. If you know any kind of...
So, this guy right here,
If you know
some of you may recognize if y'all played the first one. I don't want to spoil anything just yet. Yeah. Huge spoiler there. That's the other cool thing, like going back and forth into the Umbral it gives you the ability to see these events that happen. And like you can be staying in one area, the sky is clear and everything. You go into the umbral, and then all of a sudden there's like a giant thing above you. It gets pretty nuts. Also, being in the umbral puts in different creatures, which also gets very interesting. Now, the longer you're in it, obviously it starts to get harder, so more things will appear, and also there's like a Reaper that'll eventually appear. And if you're not careful, he will mess you up so fast. Silly person. I've played enough Souls games to know a trap only sees them. Hallowed condemnation. Where's my ladder? There you are. We gotta teach this man that you don't throw stuff at us. Mainly we wanted his souls. Camera was a bit jumpy right there. Those guys are absolute beasts. We might be able to take him. I don't know. Let's see. That move will mess you up so fast. Oh yeah, we got him. Let's go. Oh yeah. Didn't even know there was a bridge here. Until now. That is so cool. Of course, we literally just got the shield that we already have, but still. I think that's everything from over here. I don't think there was anything else. Yeah, it doesn't look like anything else is over here. So this just takes us back to where we were. Oh, no. No, it didn't. Okay. There is more. Raw Mangler Axe. Okay. And some souls. Or, sorry, not souls. Vigor. Pilgrim outfit. And we made it to the next passage. Very nice. The other cool thing about this is kind of unlike in Dark Souls, the moment you touch these, you don't rest at them. So you don't automatically reset everything. It seems like a weird thing to be happy about, but it just means that, like, if you're trying to work on something and, you know, you get a little ways in, you hit your level, you want to come back, level up, and then start working out again so you don't lose that, you don't have to reset everything completely. So, like, there's a really long stretch between things. It's really good to know. You can rest at them. That way is later, like way later. That on. So now we have extra stamina. I mean, look at that. It made the lake disappear. How cool is that? The changing of the environment in this game is such a cool feature. I know I talk about it a lot. But it really was. So it's more of the pilgrim's set. I think that gives us the entire set of pilgrim. Ooh. Huh. Hey there, big boy. The man got murdered. Not that we'll actually use this shortcut, but still. We're almost at the first official boss. And then after that we have our hub.
You carry the... If you don't make use of this, I've given you more from now on.
Alright, so we are going to use this here just in case this boss does decide to take us out. Since it has been a minute. We should be fine, but just in case. If memory serves me, there's also a summon for her fight. Like I said, it's been a minute. I think that way's later. Yeah, that way's later. I remember that. Yeah, there it is. Come to me. Oh, I guess I'll do the fight. Alright.
Oh, glorious. By your radiance, grant me the strength to continue to endure these dark days, to lay bare the path to salvation for my wayward brothers and sisters, so we may walk it together, and to strike down all those who would see our will defied. Even as our suffering continued, I honored my pledge of patience to the exactor. And yet you now appear before me, a stranger, bearing what was not yours to receive. A betrayal made flesh, and one I cannot brook.
So, full disclosure, her sword
Just remember,
is absolutely
in the end,
amazing.
you're better off alone.
Ow. Oh, wow. Big bonks. Okay. Calm down with your Kamehameha blast there. Oh, that's not good. There's like no heals now. We might not be able to beat her. Oh, no, we are. Okay. Oh, man. That got a little spicy there at the end. Like, we were getting in the damage, but I didn't realize we were going to our help so fast.
Stay out of my way, lamp bearer, for your own good.
I had something to say.
Brothers and sisters, you honor us and all who came before you with your sacrifices. While I wish they were unnecessary, My wishes will not ease your suffering, but I pray my sorcery does.
Oh, that's the thing to get her sword. Okay. So, there is quite a bit to do here around the hub. There's lots of little items here and there. So naturally, before we progress any farther, we're going to venture around the hub. Skyrest Forge. I believe that's the name of it. I know it's Skyrest. Not ominous at all.
Welcome, Dark Crusader.
Not at all. So we gotta go around to unlock that. There's no NPCs in here yet.
I had no doubt in my assessment of you as one worthy of the monumental task which lies before us, Crusader. My name is Dunmire, and I am an exactor of the Dark Crusaders, the holy order of which you are now an honored member. The Church of Orient Radiance has assigned to me the duty of purging Mornstead of its Rogar blight, and ensuring the ancient tyrant Adir knows no liberation from his enduring imprisonment. While the schism between the Church and Judge Cleric is of long standing, she and her hallowed sentinels, now perverted, did at least construct Mornstead's radiant beacons, which have prevented Adir's return for centuries. But now, we stand corrupted and on the verge of collapse. It is to these 5 beacons you must turn your eye. Use the Umbral Lamp to cleanse them of Adir's destructive influence, and deliver salvation to a world on the brink of perdition.
So this game also has multiple endings. So there's a good ending, a bad ending. I think there's a third ending. Last time I played this, we ended up with the good ending. So I'm curious what the bad ending is about. I know how to get to it, but I've never actually done it. The things that he was talking about lighting that we have to do, if you don't light them, I believe that's how you access it. I need to do some more research into it, but I know that's part of
And
it.
to think I raised my sword to you, when all along you were a divine instrument sent by him to deliver my death and rebirth and bring clarity. Forgive me, Lampbearer. I'm Pietà of the Hallowed
Pietà.
Sentinels. And as Aureus sustains me, so too will I sustain you. Whether by making manifest your potential or through my healing blood, contained within the sanguinarics you carry. Should you find any saintly quintessences, bring them to me, and they can bolster the power of my blood further still. The beacons must be cleansed, the hallowed sentinels restored, and Adir's malignancy eradicated. Through whatever is to come, fellow chosen.
Like, in a way,
Our holy word continues.
this game has like a
Fellow sanctified vessel.
Castlevania Souls-like
flow
feel.
through me and into you.
Which is cool. It's really, really cool. Like, I am 100% down for that. Alright, so we need to get our strength up. I know we're on the verge of getting a new sword and shield. I don't know if we're going to use sword and shield though, like this, because we had talked about doing the beefy boy with a two-handed weapon, so we'll see. Actually, let's put strength and stam at 12. There. Alright. Talk to him, talk to her. There's a guy back there that we can't do anything with yet. We can also buy stuff from him. Some of the other classes that we didn't choose at the beginning of the game, he sells their items. This guy is a little whiny.
So, given that lamp was intended for me,
He thinks that he's entitled to everything.
And yet now well, it seems I was right to doubt the value of a Dark Crusader's work.
Yeah, he's very, very entitled.
I'm Stoner, a group of against a man. We made a vow, whatever the cost to ourselves. That's heretical, as are you.
In Radiance,
And he sells the other stuff. So let's actually sell some of the garbage stuff we picked up. Condemnation, sword. There's 10 agility. We're not gonna be using these. We're just doing a spellcaster type. I actually have enough for another level. There we go. Let's do... Let's go strength. Nice. Okay. We don't have that person yet. That's where our blacksmith ends up. Some more NPCs down here. These guys don't do anything but tell us some backstory. This is a shop they actually added in right at the end of when I was playing. Get some really cool colors for your armor and stuff in here. Which is another thing that has been missing out in a lot of Souls games, is being able to change the color of your armor. It's a really cool aspect. Of course, you gotta donate stuff to increase this so you can get the currency for it. But it is really cool. It's a nice touch. I actually need to rest to get our... so the white health bar, I know the game kind of missed explaining it to us. But that's Wither. So like if we were to get hit while that white is on there, that would disappear. If we healed, we could get rid of it. I think if we hit somebody while we have Wither, it also replenishes it. I may be wrong on that. It's been a minute since we used it. But
not a use like the one I saw that witless fool
builds
bumbling
in this
around
game
with.
that revolve
I've
around
learned a
Wither,
little since coming to Mornstead
and
about that
they're
land and the
absolutely
awful mission
disgusting.
to which it's attached. I hope you recognize that frightful burden for what it is. In truth, what's been done to you is downright cruel.
Yeah.
Careful! If you're headed for Pilgrim's Perch, friend, hallowed sentinels don't welcome everyone. Not even a faithful pilgrim who's crossed countless miles. All I wanted was to serve the divine, but they deemed me unworthy. What's a poor, rejected disciple to do now, I ask you? I gave away, but
Reminds me of
I know
the Hunchback from the movie 300, the one that portrayed the Spartans. I don't know, I can't think of their name for a second there. I love the weightiness feel to this weapon. I can't remember if a lot of them have that or not, but it feels nice. It's really nice. Why is that there? Oh wow, yeah. See, there's an enemy right there that we can't even see if we don't have the lamp on. The other wild thing is if you stop and think about, there's a really big open space right there. Yeah. It's crazy, isn't it? There's this big nothingness right there. It's wild. And there's a big old body with bridges for us to access later. And then a sword in its back. Like, there's another one there. It's crazy being able to go back and forth and not seeing something like this and then just boom, realizing it's there. Absolutely bonkers.
Hallowed sentinels. Most blessed representatives of the Holy Judge Cleric. My soul soars to see.
Hold your tongue, pilgrim. And on your feet. You are on sacred ground. And we are yet to see whether you are deserving of that honor.
I assure you, I have dedicated my life to the teachings of Judge Cleric. My faith in her and her divine works is boundless.
Pray it is. For our Immaculate Lady's light will lay bare the truth. And in Radiance, there is judgment.
We're gonna rest here. This will actually be the end of the first episode. We're gonna go ahead and call it right here. Made a lot of progress. So we're getting ready to cover the second half of Skyrest and then mosey on. So thank you so much. I greatly appreciate any support y'all give to this series. With this being our first one, it's probably gonna be a little raw, but we'll get the hang of it. And like I said, we're gonna stick to the 30 to 45 minute format. This way it doesn't just absolutely take forever for things to upload. But yeah, thank you, and I will catch you guys with the next episode. See you then.